Okay, so someone requested that I do a review of Road Rash 3 following my Road Rash 2 review. As I said, this game isn't great. I don't hate it, which is why I put it in the dislike category. There's some really bad things about this game, but there's also some good things. Like this, for instance, here. The map on the back of that guy's jacket's a good touch. I like that. Okay, so as you can see straight away, everything's changed quite a bit. Everything's quite a bit brighter now, and it looks like it's been rushed. There's a stupid line that's still there. I don't know what the hell that is. Some kind of a problem there in the background. Everything's a lot brighter now. It just seems as if it's all sort of, I don't know, just been rushed. Someone suggested that I review this. Everyone seems to be saying that this game's better than the second one, but I don't agree. I think the graphics, things like that, mind you, I couldn't help that because that's a car, but it's just things like that which really annoy me, because you know, everything just looks like it's been rushed in this game, and compared to the second one, it's not very well rounded at all. It just seems to be a bit, because there's another line in the sky. I don't know what these lines are in the background, but they seem to really draw my attention when I play the game. I can't seem to sort of focus on the road or anything. And due to the graphics, it seems to be a lot harder to punch people on this for some reason. You know, everything's sort of windy, and virtually the same as the second one, really. As you can see, the guy you control is, they've sort of used like an Action 52 sort of method of trying to capture the movement. You know, on that game, when you play as that crap Lamborghini, I forget what it's called now. Probably a good idea anyway, I forget, it's terrible. But you seem to have used some sort of the same method here, and it's just a bit, and as you can see there was an impossible situation where there was a car coming both ways, so I couldn't actually get past. And now I've just gone to the wrong motorbike, now I'm bumping into the back of the car like a moron. Right, so now I'm back on my bike again and I'm ready to go. Okay, so I'll continue with the race. Like I've done the same as I did with the second one. I've done 2 races just to show you. I mean, everything's virtually the same, it's just a different setting. So yeah, it's just not very nice to look at for some reason. I don't really, you know, look at the cars for instance. Everything's got this sort of grey outline around it, this horrible grey outline. I don't know what that is, some sort of clipping issue there, or the way they cut out the models or something, but it's just not very nice to look at in general, really. I mean, compared to the first and second one, I think I would appreciate an updated version of the second one or the first one, to be honest. I mean, the approach they've taken here is not very good at all. As you can see, it's the same sort of surroundings, churches, grass, all that kind of stuff. The music's a bit, well, the music sounds like it's off a Master System game, for Christ's sake. I mean, you know, people seem to think this is a step forward in music. I think it's horrible, to be honest. I mean, it's just annoying. It's just annoying music in general. It just really puts you off playing this game. You know, there's some good things about this game. Like I said, the start menu's ingenious. On the back of the coat like that. There's new weapons. The computer's slightly more intelligent now. They do come after you a bit more. And the good thing, there's a big good thing about Road Rash is you never know who's going to have the weapons, so you could just go up and fight against somebody, and the next thing you know, you go, I decide to run a few people down there whilst I finish the race in 6th place, because this game's a great deal harder than the second one, and there's a nice little move, me getting smashed by an idiot opening their car door whilst I drive past. Lesson number 1, oncoming traffic does not use the same lane in each country. Wow, thanks very much, I didn't know that. Jesus. Right, so I'm going to start the next race now. And this race is the UK, and for some reason I like the music in this race. I think it's very upbeat and very thumpy, and they've used the Great Britain anthem in the background there. One thing that's always annoyed me on Road Rash is those white things on the corner of the road there. I don't know if you can see them as I go past. There they are, there. And they always put them on the fucking corners. And if you go around the corner or you do a jump, you just fall straight off. You know, I mean, as you can see, there's a guy behind me, just won't leave me alone. He's just kicked me now. You know, oh, there we go. He's met his match. Here we go. See, you have problems like this. I was extremely lucky there to not hit those road signs, because it's things like that that just knock you off, and it really is annoying when you just can't control a jump. So there's another example of a car there which just looked absolutely horrible, and for some strange reason I managed to get back there, and I don't know how the hell you're supposed to get past there. or how everyone else manages to get past so quickly. So the car I just overtook is now just overtaken me again, so now I've got this bat which isn't really helping matters whatsoever because I can't really hit anybody with it. So now you've got I think catching up in the race is slightly harder than the other games. I mean, the first one was just completely unforgiving catching up, the second one's not so bad. And here's the police. Instead of motorbikes they use cars in this one, so things are a lot difficult. So there we go, I've just been knocked off and hit by the police and now busted. And here's another classic example of police brutality. If someone did that to me, I'd launch an official complaint to the government. That is completely ridiculous. There you go, there's a classic example of the porno policeman there as well, with his paedophile moustache. Right. So now we're going to start the race again, and I will actually finish the race this time and show you what happens. Actually, yeah, I will finish the race, but I think I still lose for some undisclosed reason. I can't remember what happened, so I'm sure we'll find out. Right, so I'm going through the track again now from the start. You've already seen this, but like I said, I mentioned before, these white things on the edge of the road, I don't know what the hell they're supposed to be, apart from just to make your life a misery once you go around corners. So I've got this bat thing still, and another thing that I did mention in the other review is if you hold down and C or up and C, if you press down and C you charge a kick up, if you press up and C you charge a punch up. And you can do quite a lot more damage if you charge them up, and then just sort of steer into somebody and then smash them with it. And there you go, there's a nice little well-placed jump there actually, I must admit. There's jumps on this as well, right on the corner of the road. If you've messed it up you're basically dead, so do it at your own risk. Also, I don't know if you noticed, there's a lot more cars on the road on this game. These stupid white things again, making my life a misery. There's a lot more cars on this game than the second one. There's jeeps and cars, police cars. Too many cars, really. Right, so I have fallen off. I got to 4th place, so now I'm going to try and get to 1st place. And in a second, how the hell did that happen? Someone just drove through a fucking cow or dog on the side of the road there. Well, the computer just seems to have this go anywhere technique where they can go through anything or survive anything. Whereas if I hit that deer there, I'd be in fucking pieces on the floor. It's just completely stupid. But oh well, I guess that's the state of Sega these days. Well, my personal opinion on this game is I think it's been rushed a little bit. Things aren't quite as bright as they are on this level, but you can see from the background now there's not only one but there's 2 lines, and you notice there the guy just passed right through the back of that truck and managed to do a jump over there. I don't know how that happened because I'm going the exact same speed he is. But right, so now we're going to try and finish the race. The tracks are still well designed, the road still flows nicely. They've obviously used the same sort of road mechanics as the second one. Still nice to drive on, still feel like you're driving on a road. Just a shame, like the graphics are completely terrible. Now I've just been knocked off again by a car which just appeared on that hill there, if you noticed. Didn't actually have any chance to avoid that because I couldn't even see it. And sadly, I got knocked off right before the finish. How nice. So here's me crashing into a tree, looking like an absolute idiot, breaking my neck and then getting hit by a motorbike. Rashes and elephants never forget. You thrash on us, we'll beat you to a pulp. Oh, sorry. I won't thrash on you again then.